Yeah, Dax, start it off with an easy one. Take us through that final play.
Yeah, it's hard to relive, but the play before we had ran the same play that we did at the final play. It was just me going across the middle, and so the very last play we thought we could do that again. I don't know. I feel like I could have maybe been more in the end zone, try to been more across the line when I made the catch, but it was rough just because they were all lined up and obviously ready for it. It was the only thing we could really do, and so tough to be 1 yard short, but it is what it is.
I also wanted to ask you, just in terms of what the mood of the team was traveling home, and then today as you guys kind of regathered to watch film, et cetera, what's the mood of the team right now?
Yeah, as you can guess, on the way home and stuff, everything's quiet and down, but today I'm sure we'll have a meeting and all lean on each other, especially the leadership of our coaches, especially Kalani. I know he'll get us right, and we'll all just lock it down and prepare for San Diego.
Dax, Kalani has talked about the whole year, and particularly these last couple of weeks, is that you guys just want to play, and that's the mentality of the entire team. But going through that type of a heartbreak and that type of a loss, does that change that? Does part of you wish, oh man, I wish we hadn't had to try and turn it around so quick, or was it just, hey, losing is part of the game?
I'd go with the latter. Losing is part of the game. It happens. It hurts. I think that happening is just gonna honestly just put a chip on our shoulder that we're not done yet. We got a lot more to say, and we'd like any opportunity we can get to just to go prove ourselves.
I asked Brady about this, but this is senior week, of course, senior night. You guys had final game for the seniors, but it's a unique year because of the opportunity for guys to come back, and then there's the other side where guys like the juniors might decide to go to the NFL. What's that like, that kind of uncertainty as far as who might come back and who might stay, and those conversations when you talk about it?
Yeah, it can easily be a distraction. It can easily take our minds away from what's at hand and what's right now, and we're also happy for guys that have that opportunity. It's exciting. It's all of our dreams. But like I said, I think we all try to make an effort to just kind of keep that on the side for whoever's opportunity that is, and just kind of focus on what we got going right now.
All right, Mitch Harper and Sean Walker.
Yeah, Dax, I mean, this offense for you guys has had an answer anytime that you guys have, faced adversity. What do you feel kind of maybe went sideways in the second half to where only produced 3 points? What do you point to as the main root of the cause of some of the struggles in that second half?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to ever just point fingers. It's hard to pinpoint an exact problem. Overall, I think it was just hard for us to find that flow that we've had in the past games, and we just weren't clicking, and for whatever reason, I wish I knew, so that we could have fixed it right then and there. Frustrating, but we'll get right this week.
And this week, with the opponent being San Diego State, a team that you guys lost to last year, does that kind of maybe give a little bit of motivation to be dialed in for a team that did get you guys last season?
Yeah, for sure. I remember that game vividly. I think everyone that was a part of that game really wants to go out there and kind of redeem ourselves from last year. That we really respect their defense. They've got a lot of experience, and excited to go back out on the field.
Kind of on that note, Dax, Tom, I don't know if you let it slip or whatever last week when he was talking to us about scheduling Coastal Carolina. He kind of mentioned that you guys have been practicing, maybe just looking ahead to San Diego State, kind of prepping for them. Does that extra little bit of preparation help you guys this week? And maybe even more so, does it help you guys to kind of rebound from a pretty tough loss to go, hey, we've got a game and we're already getting ready for this game, let's move on to state like that?
Yeah, we got a brief background of who they are and what they're about, just because we had no other option given the fact that we didn't have a game at the time beginning of last week, and so I think that kind of helps kind of moving forward this week, just kind of refresh on the stuff we talked about earlier and just keep game planning for them. So yeah.
All right, this will be the last question from Jake Hatch.
Yeah, Dax, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, what are your feelings on being named as the semifinalist for the Biletnikoff Award?
It's an honor. I was just told that. It's pretty cool just to be have my name with all the other great players out there. It's a goal for sure, and I didn't really pay too much mind to it. It just kind of happened, and so it's cool to be part of.
And I got one quick follow-up on that. Most football players have aspirations of playing at the highest level in the NFL. I'm assuming you harbor those ambitions. Will you explore that after this year, or are you thinking you're going to go at least another year?
Yeah, I still have a lot to figure out about all that stuff, and so I just kind of want to focus on this season and then figure that out later. So, yeah.